A lot of books about how to get rich promote stock investments. The authors tell you that the only important thing is that you have to pick the right stocks. You don't have to have a great idea to found a company or something else. Only pick the right stocks and the book will help you how to do it. I have doubts and I can tell you why. There was a doctoral dissertation in Germany, and for this doctoral dissertation they interviewed 470 wealthy people and they asked them how they became rich. And only 2.4% mentioned stock investments. 10% mentioned real estate investments, but most of them said that they became rich as entrepreneurs. If they don't inherit their wealth, of course. I speak about self-made rich people. There was another scientific study in the United States. It's 20 years ago, and maybe you know the book. This is a book by Thomas Stanley, The Millionaire Next Door, or there's another book, The Millionaire Mind. And Thomas Stanley interviewed 730 wealthy Americans. And he asked them the same question, how they became rich. And only 12% mentioned stock investments. And this is important because this was the time when the stock market boomed at the end of the 90s. And even in this time, when it was easier to get rich than in other times, most of his interviewees mentioned entrepreneurship as the way how they became rich, not stock investments. And if you look at the list of the richest people in your country, wherever you live, I can guarantee you most of them became rich as entrepreneurs, not with stock investments. And this is also true for the richest people in the world. If you look at the Forbes list of the richest people in the world, you will find names like Jeff Bezos, who became rich as an entrepreneur with Amazon, or Elon Musk, who became rich with Tesla as an entrepreneur, Bill Gates, who became rich with Microsoft, or Larry Page and Sergey Brin, who became rich with Google, or Mark Zuckerberg, who became rich with Facebook. There are so many examples and most of them became rich as entrepreneurs. I know one name is always mentioned to prove the thesis that you can become rich with stock investments. And this is the name of Warren Buffett. And of course, Warren Buffett is a genius. But he's not a typical stock investor. I could say a lot about this. But even if you accept him as an example that you can rich with stock investments, he is a very rare exception to the rule. But please don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against stock investments. On the contrary, stock investments are a great idea and very important, but much more important if you are already rich and not to become rich in the first place.